blessings, y'all. I hope everyone's doing good today. I really, really do. Let's get some messages from the divine. See what the Most High God has to say. All right. So we have the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, the Six of Wands. Clarify this. Wheel of Fortune. All right. So there's something that's come to an end. And I've seen here that there is someone who's still like trying to be in some sort of control with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, I'm seeing here with the Queen of Swords, you know, this is you laying down rules. There could be like someone who wants to, there's definitely someone saying something is over. Ten of Swords is something's over. So maybe you're standing on business. Knight of Wands energy. Clarify the energy behind the Knight of Wands, ancestors. So there could be someone who's wanting to like have a new beginning. With the Fool card, I'm seeing here this is someone who's destined to like get through something. Someone's trying to get through something. So with the Six of Cups, the Three of Wands, there's definitely someone trying to get out of something or get through like some. So with the Devil card here, this is someone working under someone's guise is what I'm hearing, someone's control. The Moon card, this is something like something secret, something someone is working out of secretly. Let's see, give me some more information, Spirit. So we got the King of Pentacles energy. So this is someone who doesn't know what they're doing. They're trying to go in the proper way. They're trying to be led in the proper direction, but and they're trying to move out of their heart chakra. But what I'm seeing here with the Eight of Cups is someone's needing to walk away. And someone's finding a reason to, like someone's trying to find clarity on why they should walk away because they've been through a lot. And so with the Emperor card, clarify the Emperor card, Spirit. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the energy behind the Emperor, please. Definitely a cycle that's closed out. A cycle that's closed out, and I'm seeing here that you're determined to, you know, continue on protecting your energy. And I feel like with the Three of Pentacles here, someone who's trying to defend themselves is working in lack, because with the three of Swords here, it's just showing that something's not working out. Someone's feeling a regret at this time. So something's moving real slow. Seven of Wands energy. Someone's trying to have a little piece of them left is what I'm getting. Like, I have to have just a little piece of control or something, but they're working out of pain. Like, someone's working out of pain. Definitely working out of pain. They're trying to like be strong, but they're working out of pain. So we got the Queen of Pentacles star card here. So someone's trying to heal. You know, this is a person who's trying to work on themselves. They could be under the influence of an air sign. Maybe these two are in a relationship. They're trying to balance out the relationship. Maybe something feels stuck. Someone's trying to figure out, like, someone's trying to gain some sort of perspective on how to do something. So we got the Judgment card here. Clarify the Judgment card, ancestors. So I'm seeing here, clarify this. Clarify this. Okay. So there could be people who are stressing a child out. There could be a lot of people that could be secretively communicating when it comes to like a court situation, when it comes to something like someone's trying to cheer someone on because someone's trying to hold on to a little bit of power that they have, or whatever they're struggling with is what they're trying to hold on to. So with that said, like this is being done secretly. So, you know, we got the Justice card here. Justice clarified by the Badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Knight of Swords. Fast action happening here. Definitely fast action happening. And I'm seeing here that fairness is happening. So with the Ace of Cups, a new opportunity where someone's needing to reflect and figure out like, I just heard like, what are you doing? What are you truly doing? What is the purpose in all this? You know? So yeah, that's for one person. So anyway, give me some more information, ancestors. All right, so we got the Six of Cups here. Clarify Six of Cups, ancestors, please. Six of Cups clarified by the Ten of Wands. This happened a long time ago. Whatever this is happened a long time ago. And this now over. So what is this that happened a long time ago? Some promise that someone made to someone. What was the promise? What was the promise? About money? Clarify the Six of Cups. What is this person giving them, ancestors? What is this promise? All right, so we got the Temperance, the High Priestess, the Ten of Cups. Okay, so this person promised this. Someone promised someone that they'll get it together. Someone promised someone that they'll make things right. Someone promised someone that, you know, things will get better. Definitely seeing that. And it was a struggle because someone was moving out of pain. So this could have been a person who kept messing up over and over again and kept promising things would get better. But what I'm seeing here is that things kept slowing down. Things kept getting bad because there was a lot of confusion, delusions, Four of Swords energy. This is someone who's in their head a lot. They're overthinking a lot. Two of Swords. They don't know how to get it together. So whatever they promised, it could be that they're like promising to get their, maybe they're promising themselves or their child they're going to get it together. But what I'm seeing here is like this person is caught in mental distraught. This person has a lot of stress mentally, mental stress going on, confusion, blame game is what I'm hearing. And they're trying to stay strong through this, but I'm seeing a death card, meaning like maybe this person, okay, so there's a cycle that ends. What is this cycle? Okay, where they're like, you know, trying to stay diligent. So maybe this is a person's friend, parent saying that they're going to get it together. And maybe their parent passed away. I'm also seeing here that with the Knight of Pentacles, there could be a person who grew up and is now either a teenager, older adult, adolescence, whatever. This is a person who's now making this promise, like continuing on a journey where they're trying to like be more sufficient, be more loyal to themselves. Definitely trying to be more spiritual. I'm also seeing here that this is a person who's wanting to come around and connect to a friend or something. Whatever this is pertaining to, I'm seeing here like this is a person who's like making a promise or wanting something to be better. So with the Judgment card, this could be like a earth sign woman who could be under prayer or could be praying. This is a pregnant woman possibly praying for things to get better, wanting like clarify the Two of Cups, please, ancestors. What's the Two of Cups here for? So Two of Cups is a person who is seeing that you're having victory, or either is having victory, seeing that you have victory, and secretly this is a person who's aware of what's going to be happening for either them or you. I'm seeing here that this person is now trying to work on themselves, trying to do a lot better in their lives. They're trying to become their best selves. So we have the King of Pentacles clarified with the Temperance, the Three of Cups. So with the Devil card here, this is a very toxic, definitely a very toxic group, a toxic connection. So it's like this person is in a very conflicting position where it's like 1 minute they're wanting to do better and they're trying to work on themselves, but then again they're around people that are not good. So with the King of Pentacles, this is like a person who's a little toxic, and they're trying to fight their energy. They're trying to protect their energy from what really doesn't serve them, and it's hard for them to like live in between worlds. So this is a person who could, okay, so someone's parent passed away. If their parent hasn't passed away, their parent will be passing away. And now they're trying to make a promise to themselves. They're trying to become better. They're trying to do better because they see you doing good. Someone's watching you do well. And so what is happening is like they're around people who are not for them. These people do not serve their best interests. And they're trying to fight and protect their energy amongst people that are negative influences. And it's difficult for them to stay, it's difficult for this person to be in this environment. So we got the Tower card and we got the Judgment card. So what's happening is like, I'm seeing here, like, even though this person is between these two worlds, like, first off, these people are under judgment. The Tower card is telling me that there is a tower that's coming to possibly break this connection up that doesn't serve them. So these are like 3 people. Well, it's showing 2, but I'm getting more so 3. So 3 people, definitely 3. So let's see. Someone's confused on how to maintain. This is a person who knows that they have to put something to an end because there's about to be a huge shift in someone's life. So it's getting bad for somebody. Like, things are not working out like they planned. Things are not working out in their favor. And I'm seeing here, like, with the Death card, there's definitely a transformation that's needing to happen because like with the negativity that's going on, it's not working for somebody. But let's get some more information, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me some more information. What do we need to know? So we got the World card in the reversal. World card reversal, Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil. So there's someone who's wanting to continue to be toxic, but they're forced to close out a toxic cycle. This is a person who is trying to keep into some negativity. So we got the Strength card. So this is someone who's fully aware of your purpose, of your direction. Someone's also trying to be sneaky when it comes to like some sort of court situation. Give me some information, ancestors, please. All right, so we got the 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups, clarified by the 2 of Swords and the Death card. So there was some lies being told. Clarify this 7 of Cups, ancestors. Clarify the 7 of Cups. Clarify the 7 of Cups, ancestors, please. 7 of Cups clarified by the Queen of Swords. Your truth spoke for itself. So, yeah. Your truth spoke for itself, okay? So we got the 10 of Wands. This was the struggle. This was, you know, because definitely someone seen through some truth. Someone seen through the truth. Someone seen someone painted a false illusion that you're standing out of, you know. So with the Empress and the 9 of Cups, is you standing out even after a lot of deception and lies. Yeah, definitely manifesting what you want. So anyway, give me some more information, ancestors. What else do we need to know? So someone wants to connect with you. This is someone who could be a Capricorn. I'm getting Capricorn energy, or this could definitely get in Capricorn. This could be like a earth sign woman. Tell me about this. Ancestors, tell me about this energy here. So this person is in pain. This person could be going through a lot of sadness, and they're trying to heal. They're in the midst of people that they don't like. So this is a person who's uncomfortable with a bunch of people that they don't feel comfortable around. Give me more information, ancestors, please. So with the 2 of Swords, they're not, this is a person who's in conflict. Definitely not liking the effort that they're putting in or whatever they're having to put in. Definitely a person who's, so this person is trying to go against you. And I was just listening to a reader say this, and I, you know, everything was in my, like, this was definitely in my head, because I'm like, dang, that do sound like what it is. So it is a cult that is paid to cause issues. And I was saying that in my last reading, because someone asked for a reading last time, and when they asked for a reading, I was like, you know, they were like, well, how is my money going to be looking or whatever? And so I'm like, well, I hope you ain't trying to like bother somebody to get paid, because this is definitely what it looked like. It's like an occult that's paid to like definitely be an enemy of yours, you know? So anyway, we got the Justice card. Chosen, you're going to get justice from this, okay? So if you feel like there are people who are, you know, coming in to cause conflict for you because they signed up to be with an occult or something, I'm seeing here definitely you getting through it, okay? So we got the Chariot, Ace of Swords energy. Definitely getting through it. So in the beginning of the reading, we talked about someone whose parent had passed away. We talked about this parent who made promises. They couldn't fully keep their promises because they had a lot of mental health issues. And so now this person is grown up, and they're currently trying to, you know, they got the fort to take control. But I'm seeing here like this person could be trying to get out of something, but it's difficult for them because they could be in a cult. So anyway, with that said, let's see what else is coming up. So yeah, Chosen, you're going to get justice. Definitely going to get justice because someone's upset of the offer that they took. So this was an offer that they're grieving about. This is an offer that they don't feel too confident in. Clarify this, ancestors. Definitely feeling stuck and closed in. So this is something that they're stuck in. You know, this is a choice that they made. They didn't read all the fine print, and now they're stuck in a world where it's always going to be justice for you, chosen. No matter how much someone tries to come for you, it will always be justice. This is the truth. So it's like someone fighting themselves in the end. And this is what they're stuck in. So honestly, they're just causing themselves a great deal of racked up karma for coming for you. But anyway, let's get some more information. Yeah, because they're under judgment. There's a cult that's definitely under judgment for messing with you, chosen. Okay, so we got the 3 of Cups. Clarify this, ancestors. The Knight of Cups. The Temperance. Yeah, so you've closed out a cycle. There's a lot of negativity going on. And this man here could be the culprit of it. This man could be, he could have, let me see. What was he doing with these women? So maybe like there was a relationship that's on hold now. Like something's coming to an end. Something's on pause. Something's not working out. You know, I just feel like whatever this union was with these people is no longer. Like it's no movement here. It's no real love here. It's no nothing. Like I'm just getting like someone's feeling like this is pointless. Like what is the point? What is the point in all this? This is what someone's really figuring, like really trying to understand. So with the Devil card and the King of Wands, somebody like, even though they want control, they're trying to figure out like what is the control for. With the Death card, it's like, man, this is stupid. Okay, so someone's definitely thought practical about this, and there could have been like a water sign who was someone who like kind of spoke truth to this person, because it's like it's just there's no point in this. It's ridiculous, honestly. So with the Grim Reaper here, this could also be a death happening too. And I've been getting horrible dreams lately. The dreams that I've been getting about a particular person is not good. You know what I'm saying? So it's just someone who's needing to like come out of their wicked ways, because these dreams that I be getting are warnings of death. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, with that said, we got the Magician card here. So the Magician card is someone who's manifesting their life, manifesting, you know, the best for themselves. You know, this is a person who's having a new beginning. And, you know, they do have loyal people around them. So you could have either met someone new, or you will be meeting someone new who's going to be like, I don't want to say a ride or die. I got to watch my wording. But, you know, the dog, you know, usually represents someone who's loyal. So, yeah, this is someone who's going to be rooting for you. You know, so, yeah, so you will be gaining, like, badass being full of life, love, and positivity, okay? Definitely a new soul tribe coming along for you, chosen, all right? 6 of Wands, definitely gaining victory, okay? And with that said, there is someone who doesn't like that. This could be a past friend who could be caught up in some could be chained to something lower vibrational. I'm seeing here like this person got caught up into something and they can't believe where they are. I don't even know how this person got into this, but they're like chained to something very low vibrational. And they could be pregnant. That's what I'm getting. Like someone's pregnant. Clarify this person, ancestors. 5 of Wands energy. Definitely a lot of conflict happening around this person. What's going on with this person? She's feeling grief. She's not happy. Definitely the truth here. You know, she's not in a good space in her life. What's the best advice for this person, ancestors? To make better choices, because the choices that you're making are causing you to even look at yourself as if you're not, you don't like what you're harvesting. You don't like what you're reaping, because everything you putting out is what you reap, okay? So again, it's your friendships, the people that you're around. Clarify this energy, ancestors. Yeah, so this person could be closing out a cycle. Definitely closed out a cycle. So you closed out a cycle with a bunch of people, including the Empress. So maybe you were arguing with a bunch of people that you knew you weren't supposed to be connected to, and now like you're like looking at yourself like, damn, like what the hell, you know? Yeah, you're definitely looking at yourself, and I think that's the best place to be in at times, you know, where you have to really like look at yourself and see certain decisions that you're making, because certain decisions that you've been making are not the best decisions, okay? And sometimes you just got to understand that. So Spirit is like, you got to research. You got to do some research when it comes to your intuition, when it comes to your own power. Spirit is also wanting you to cover up a little bit more. I don't know like how you've been dressing, but not to, Spirit said it, not me. So Spirit is like, you might need to like dress a little more appropriate or something like that. But with the Devil card, you might be mad at me saying that. Clarify this Devil, ancestors. Yeah, so there is balance that Spirit is asking that you have. Like, you know, you could be sexy, but I think you being a little too sexy, and it's like it's causing confusion in your walk and what you're wanting, what you're demanding. Like, I feel like you're a type of person, you demand certain type of respect, but the way and not trying to tell you how to dress, but people be confused about you and what you're asking for versus how you are looking. So you might want to, you know, dress a little more classier is what I'm seeing. This is what Spirit is saying, not me. Hi, Septimita. I'm not doing any any personal readings right now, but what I will say is like self-love is the best love. Like, you gotta, and I'm not saying you don't love yourself, but if you've not met anybody, love on every part of your body and your mind before you even, you know, think about a relationship. But with that said, yeah, so Spirit is just like, you know, dress a little better. Dress a little better. And be careful of the friends that you have. Clarify the Three of Cups, ancestors. Also, be careful who you're being intimate with. Because I know, like, there's going to be justice. What is this? Clarify the Justice card. Someone could be going to court for who they've been intimate with. Also, there could be a emperor going through a tower moment over a court situation, is what I'm seeing here. Let's get some more answers, ancestors. Let's see what the ancestors want to say. Ancestors, what message do you have for the chosen, please? All right, so yeah, definitely a tower moment happening here. So this tower moment, clarify the tower moment, ancestors. It's going to be justice, okay? So tower moment is coming in for the chosen because it's going to give you the justice you deserve, all right? So we got the Three of Coins, clarified with the Three of Swords. Someone's not going to be happy about this justice. Someone's not going to be happy due to the justice that you're going to be receiving, chosen. I just heard it was all for nothing. So be careful what you're doing out there. Make sure you're making the right decisions. that are not based on ego, pride. I'm also seeing with Dr. Grant, 10 of coins. So I'm also seeing here that someone's been working on their craft a lot. You've been honored by your ancestors, and ancestors are telling you to continue to be diligent, continue to do the work. And also, like, whatever you're going through at this time, realize that it is written for you. Everything that you're going through, make sure that you're journaling. You are strong enough to get through any pain, any sadness that you've ever gone through in your life. I'm seeing here that Spirit is giving you the strength, okay, where you'll be able to tame many lions. So with the railroad bill, you're getting through a lot of obstacles easily, effortlessly. Things are going in your favor, chosen, okay? And I'm just seeing here, like, people gonna have a lot of smoke for you because you're getting through things that you never expected to get through. My phone just texted and said grounded, okay? So yeah, definitely grounded energy. Definitely seeing through seeing things clearly, having a new perspective of life, and understanding why certain things have to be what they are. I don't even feel like you have certain emotional, like you don't have certain feelings at this time. These emotions are just, okay, well, I gotta get through this. This is what I gotta go through, you know. And this is the way to be. You know, this is the way to be, okay? With the World card, you're always closing cycles successfully. The World card, the Garden, this is you who's grew whatever you needed to grow. You learned from it. You're reaping from it. And because of that, you're gaining a lot of success from it, okay? So, you could be going dancing. You could be getting dressed really nice. I see you going out dancing or going out with somebody, whoever you're going out with. I'm seeing here that you are nervous to go out, but you're going to have a good time. It's like you rather stay home than go out, though, but you're going to go. So we got the Moon card here. The Moon card with the courting card. So yeah, you got 3 options in love. Look for it. Spirit is like, wait on it, okay? So definitely, someone has a lot of passion for you when it comes to love, when it comes to a new opportunity of romance and love. Make sure you're choosing wisely when it comes to your love life, okay? Because you do have an option, but the way that your ancestors want you to do it is they want you to be in an energy where you know, like old school vibes, you know, no sex. Like, you are God's baby. So God is killing all that past energy where it was all about lust and sexual, that sexual energy. Like, God wants you to really, like, get to know people. You know, it has to be that old school. Like, when you're dating somebody, that's usually to get to know somebody and to develop a history with someone, to know, like, if this is, like, if you guys are gonna be, you know, growing together, okay? When you're not going to be, I'm not saying you shouldn't date multiple people, but if you are, even if you are dating multiple people, it's a time for you to, like, not be intimate with these men. I would say stay away from intimacy, okay? You got to have balance when it comes to your mental space. You got to listen to what they're saying. Understand what they're into. Get your readings. Like, if you need a reading, get a reading. Gain some clarity. Chat GPT. Like, get you some understanding and find out where someone's mental space is. If they have to always be in some sort of control, because you're highly protected. You're God's baby. And God wants to look after you. God loves you so much. God is holding you in the palm of his hands. of her hands, you know, God is, I say God is woman and man, but you know, it's up to you on how you want to perceive it. But God has you in the palm of their hands, and you know, God wants you to do the right thing when it comes to your dating life. Okay, this is you having respect for yourself, you know, being honest with yourself and your emotions, you know, because this is what your ancestors want for you. This is a new found relationship that you can have with the 10 of Cups. Definitely seeing something grow for you, you know, if this is what you're asking for, if this is what you're wanting. But you're gonna have to do the legwork, because everyone can meet a man, but can you keep a man is the question. Yeah. So and it's not about like making sure that you cross your dot your I's and your T's, because you want to be your authentic self at the same time, but you also want to be in alignment with the Most High, making sure that the Most High God is granting you to move a certain way, or I don't know. It's just like go with the flow of life, but also make sure you're very conscious of what they're saying, because I see love here, definitely see love, but just make sure this person is the right person, because you don't want to be in nothing toxic, okay? Like, we ain't doing that toxic shit. We don't want a man who wants to have control over everything. Like, any man who has to have control, cut him off, because that person doesn't know how to have balance. They don't know how to be fair. They want to win at all costs, and that's just what we're not into, Chosen. You know, your ancestors are saying you want something authentic, where, you know, both of you have control over your own mind and your own life. And when you come together, you bring a piece of you together that will last forever, but it's not based on control. It's based on something that you both want. It's based on balanced communication. You know, these are the things that some connections lack, okay? All right, and now they want to talk about intimacy. So, you know, I wouldn't clarify the ace of sticks, please, ancestors. All right, so we got the Judgment card. So Spirit is like, make sure you go get checked out, okay? Together, okay? Because with them Bones cards, you want to make sure that everybody knows what everybody has. You know, this is what I've been saying before you even, like, you know, let's just say it does get serious. Let's just say things, you know, you guys go to that committed level where y'all like, to this might be for you, but what I'm seeing here is that be careful of who you're being intimate with, because you don't want to be shocked. Someone could be going through something right now because of who they laid down with. Spirit is wanting you to be free and relaxed when it comes to like knowing yours and his status, okay? Because you don't want to be intimate with someone and find out later like, uh-oh, what if, you know, you want to know that right off bat, you know, like, you know, later down the line when y'all when y'all start, I would say, like, engaged, you know, well, married, because I think we should wait till we married, but everyone should know the status of everybody. But anyway, with that said, we got the 5 of Swords energy. So what I'm also seeing here is that there is a cycle closing where someone's tried to win at all costs. They know they can no longer be intimate with you. This is a person who knows that cycle of them trying to like even figure out how to be intimate with you is over. Like, that will never happen. All right. And that's the Judgment card. They're in the judgment for even thinking about it. So yeah, your ancestors protected you from that. And that was a burden possibly for that other person, because they look at you as someone who has everything. Nine of Cups. This is a person who adores you possibly and thinks about you often. Like, they have a clear view of you, and it stresses them out knowing that a cycle with you is over. Like, it really pisses them off. Look how they looking. It's just like a damn, damn, damn. Yeah, this person is heartbroken because they know that they won't never be able to be with you. So you got to have boundaries, y'all. Like, spirit is asking for, like, when you start dating, have boundaries. All right? Because I'm definitely seeing someone wants love with you. There's a lot of love that someone's targeting you for love. Definitely targeting you for love. And they don't know how to get to you, possibly. Okay, this is a person who wants to be intimate with you too. Be careful. This is not a person you want to be with, okay? Definitely a person who's moving out of spite. So be careful, because you're not being intimate until you married, right? That's definitely the case. So we got the Father of Baskets here. Son of Coins. The Freeman. The Aunt Caroline. So this could be a person that you could be getting to know in the future. This could be protected by the ancestors. Clarify this, ancestors. Okay, so we got the Ten of Wands, Seven of Sticks. Definitely a person you're gonna be meeting in the future. This person feels, I just heard I get a rush. Like, I get a rush when I think of you or something like that. Like, you giving this person a hard time, or you will be in the future. Like, this is a person that really likes you, okay? We got the Five of Swords, the Judgment card. Look out for this person. Clarify this King of Cups ancestors, please. Okay, let's see. Clarify King of Cups energy. Let's do it with this deck here. Clarify the King of Cups ancestors. All right. So this could be someone from your past. Spirit says say goodbye. So this is someone from your past. Clarify this, ancestors. So I'm guessing these two people, so these two couples here, Five of Swords, someone's angry. There could be a couple that's very angry. And they could have done something in the past that, like, made someone view you in the wrong way. So you got the Ten of Pentacles. Definitely a lot of pain that was caused with this person or these two people. Someone lied on you. Clarify this. Yeah. So we got Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups with the Nine of Wands. This could be a person who's about to meet someone. This could be a person who is going through a very difficult time right now. She could be feeling betrayed by somebody. But it's because of spell work that she and these other people were doing to cause issues in your love life. But clarify the King of Cups. Someone thinking about you constantly, like you're on someone's mind. Clarify the energy behind the King of Cups, ancestors. Give me the energy behind the Father of Baskets. What is this person's true intentions? Okay. Tower. Clarify the energy behind the... Clarify this. Clarify the energy behind the King of Cups, ancestors, please. Well, I don't like this person. I don't like this person. Be careful of this person. I'm not liking him. I'm not liking this person in particular. Be careful. Because I got the Tower card with the High Priestess. Clarify this energy, ancestors. Tell me about this King of Cups person. They got issues. Clarify this person. Definitely a person who wants to reach out. And they could be into... I don't want to tell this person's business. This person toxic. Look out for that one. They're dealing with a air sign. I don't know, like, if this person is like bisexual or something, but be careful of that person. Queen of Cups. I think that's somebody who's if you're like, let's just say you're dealing with someone who's a part of an organization or something. Know that I'm not saying all, but some of them, you are going to have love, okay? There will be love, but I don't feel it's that person. I feel like someone's trying to set you up with that person. And just know that if they belong to some sort of like occult or something like that, thank you, Bean, for telling me who you are. But they could be intimate with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't make this shit up. That's what's coming out. So, in order for you to be able to, like, deal with someone that they used to date or something like that, they possibly had to be intimate with their friend or something like that. So be careful with that one. But I don't think you're dating no one in no occult or anything like that. So, but there's love coming for you. Definitely love. You got options. But just be careful. And yeah, be careful, because I'm seeing here that whoever you wanting to, like, one person, one of these people, they could have something, or they could clarify the Ace of Wands energy. Definitely want to be intimate with you. This is their true goal. You're going to have justice and love, though. And someone's mad about this. Someone's mad. Just be careful of who you're choosing. It's in your chart. And someone's mad about it. Someone's been trying to block this for you. So, yeah, I do see love coming. If you've done a lot of healing, if you are, I'm seeing like a water sign, like you've done a lot of healing, I do see that love will come to you. But make sure who you're getting involved with, because some of these men, they do be on the down low, and they have to, because they're part of something. So yeah, be careful. All right. Let's get some more information, ancestors. So we got the Two of Knives. And it's only fair for you to know, Chosen, because it wouldn't be right if you didn't know. They would want to know. They know all your business because they're tapping in your shit. So you should know theirs too, right? So we got the 9 of Swords energy here. You're too strong for spell work now. There could be spell work being done that you're too strong for. Someone's debating on whether to do spell work on you. And the way they're looking, they think it's a joke. They have their answer of what would happen to them if they continue on doing the spell work. It's going to lead them on a path where they're not wanting to be left on, because the spell work continues not to work because you're too strong for it. So this is a person who's conflicted. They don't know what to do, but they do have their answer when it comes to spell work, Chosen. They know what they should not be doing. But you know, some people are very brave nowadays. Spirit is telling you to keep going. So yeah, someone is destined to be going through some sort of betrayal for trying to like secretly be intimate with you. Like this is a person who's like really wanting to be intimate with you. It's not gonna work. Like you're not being intimate. This is what they're upset about. So we got the Judgment card here. They're finding out that ain't gonna never happen. Like even the spell work for them to try to manipulate something in for you to like be intimate with them, I don't see it working. I don't see it working. So yeah, you're moving right along to what you deserve. And this is what someone's mad about because you're choosing yourself. Clarify the energy behind the 5 of Sticks, ancestors. Clarify the energy behind the 5 of Sticks. Your family. So you got family that has like some sort of vendetta towards you. These are people who are wanting to give you an offer, a new opportunity with you. They've been working on, like, they've been trying to figure out how to work at this. But they're not going to get what they want. With the 8 of Cups, this is someone who's grieving an ending with you because you're no longer dealing with them, because you know what they did. So we got the Daughter of Coins with the 7 of Coins. So I'm seeing here that you're remaining to work on yourself. Definitely remaining to work on yourself. Mother of Coins energy here. So this is a person who could be dealing with a fire sign man. What's this about, ancestors? Someone's feeling left in the cold from this man. She's not feeling at her best, or he's not feeling at his best. I'm seeing with the 5 of Cups, you know, they're going through tower moments because they possibly done things to you. You know, try to end your relationships. Someone's found out about your connection that you could possibly be in now or will be getting into in the future, and they're not liking it. They're bothered by it. I don't see you too focused on it, but you know, let's see. So you got a few options here. You also have someone who's coming by your home. You closed out a cycle with 2 men. And now there's an air sign man who's wanting a new beginning with you, possibly. They've been thinking about you a lot. They want to show you some love and emotion. Yeah. I'm seeing something in though, okay? Any other messages, ancestors, you have for the chosen? Someone's not doing too well emotionally. Their home environment is not doing that well. What's the best advice? The things that you've done in secret have caused you delays in your life. The pain that you caused for others has also caused for you to have pain in your life. So this is like everything. So I'm just seeing here like a lot of things that you've been going through or will be going through in the future is because of the things that you've done in the past. This could also be related to an organization. I'm also seeing here that your friendships could not be going that well. You're trying to figure out what to do. There's just something's not the same anymore is what I'm getting. And this is how you've been feeling. Like maybe you're trying to put more emotion into yourself because you're lacking relationship. You're having relationship issues. Like you don't like where your friendships are headed anymore. Like they're not as balanced. Like maybe you're wanting to like be free from your connections because it's not you're not gaining anything from your relationships. You want something more fulfilling. This is what you've been asking. But Spirit is like, you need to put that love into yourself. Once you become that, then you can get that. Yeah, so now it's time for you to focus on you. Balance out your life because you're kind of out of balance right now. And Spirit is like, it's time for you to stop over juggling yourself. Also, this earth sign woman, what's going on? So this is a person who is fighting for nothing when it comes to a relationship. Nothing is working here. You feel alone in your connection. Spirit is telling you to work on yourself, free yourself from what's not working anymore. Like it's time for you to gain some independence, but you feel like if you like get yourself out of this connection or this relationship, it's going to cause you to feel left out in the cold. But you have to work your way out of here. You're going to have to figure it out because this connection is bringing you down to the ground and it's not working for you. It's not at all. So we got the King of Swords energy. Clarify this energy here, ancestors. King of Swords energy with the Knight of Swords. This is a person who's trying to take some fast action. They're trying to think very clearly. You know, this is a person who could be thinking on how to like be deceitful. They're still in an energy of ego. And what's happening is all racking up. This person, I just heard you got one more chance. You got one more chance, buddy. So we got one more chance. So with the Ace of Cups, clarify that. We got the Strength card. Clarify this. So Spirit is like, you got to be more, Spirit is wanting you to be more in tune with your emotions. You got to be more in tune with your emotions. Spirit is wanting you to level up when it comes to your emotional abilities. Because you're not, at this point, like, you're behind on your, you're behind in your senses when it comes to your emotions and the way you feel. Like, you make really horrible decisions that you later think about. And it's just like, okay, did this even make any sense? It didn't even make any sense. Like, I should have moved better. Like, you know you should have moved better. Like, you only got, you don't got much time left, buddy. You better get it together. Because you're going to get a spanking by the Most High. And God is not playing with you, seriously. Because you are doing too much. And it's like, it's causing you a lot of setbacks. Spirit is like, you got to move more out of your heart chakra, okay? So you got you're under judgment too. Like, everything that you're doing is just, it's like, do you understand what you're doing? This is clarity here. Like, I'm not lying to you. Whatever you're doing, I don't know what you're doing, what you're setting up now. Like, Spirit is like, your emotions have to be a little more clear. Because this win at all cost type of energy is not getting you nowhere, okay? It's making you, it's taking you down a road where you don't want to go. And you at the bottom of the wheel. So you going backwards, buddy. You gotta, like, Spirit is like, you need to move with, you have to move in order. Like, you're not in order right now. You're out of alignment. So I'm seeing here, like, this person could have a goatee too. But you're directed by a devil. And you're chained to a devil. Do you like being chained? Do you like being chained to something bigger than you? Because it's not worth it. Because you're still under judgment. You're still going, there's, whatever you're doing, there's always going to be justice. Thank you. There's always going to be justice. So while you're moving in vain for nothing, like this is, you just doing stuff. Excuse me. You're just doing stuff now. It don't even, like, half of the stuff you're doing, it don't even make sense anymore. And you don't even know who you are. You lost your color. Okay? You lost your color. You're losing your light. And Spirit is like, you need to find your inner child, because your inner child wants to be happy. And you're caught in some sort of, I don't know what you done, but you're in a wrong, you're stuck. And you're going to be like this for a while if you don't get it together. Because the more and more you do hateful stuff, you're it's never going to work for you, ever. If anything, I'm just seeing an ending to you. I don't know who this is, but there needs to be balance, okay? Definitely balance. Spirit is saying that you can get through this. You got to know the laws of duality, because you're too caught in darkness, and you know you're not able to think clearly. You don't have no structure in your life. Like, there's just no kind of structure. And you have to, like, figure out the best way. Like, this is not the best way, because you're not able to see clearly. You're blind. You're blind by life. And the people you're listening to, they don't even have a brain. Y'all all are misled. Y'all all are misled. That's why this one person want to leave. This person like, you know what, let me go find myself, because this is not where it is. So someone's wanting to find themselves. They're being more loving to themselves. So this is a water sign woman, because she knows she under judgment. So she like, let me find God. You know what I'm saying? So we got this other person here. She's wanting to close out a cycle. There are people who don't even want to deal with you no more. And you're here, you know. You look good on the outside, but inside, you know, you're not gonna have no luck. Everything you're doing, it doesn't make any sense. You and this earth sign woman, y'all in trouble. No one feels as if what they're doing, like, everyone sees what they're doing is all only going back to them. Everything you're doing is going back to you. It's not working. It's causing you hardships, and it's about to get even worse in the future. So be careful about your decision making, because I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing some people be so brave. It's hard to tell people things when they're caught in their ego. And then they wonder, your ego is setting you back years and years. Don't be that person. All right, so chosen, we got energy, initiate, and we got abundance. Time to take the lead, okay? So right now, you're in a very good energy right now, chosen. Things are going very well. How does it feel right now to be tapped in the way you are? How does it feel to be so abundant? How does it feel to have gone and done the right thing, chosen? Things are going to be getting better for you, believe it or not. You may not see it right now, but Spirit is telling you to stay faithful to the vision. You know, things are going to be turning around for you. And of course, there are people who are not wanting to know this, or not wanting to believe this. These are people who feel hurt because, you know, your visions and the things that you're wanting are being protected by the Most High. So are being protected by your ancestors too. So we got Bishop Mason here. Clarify Bishop Mason. Some people are feeling sad because they chose the wrong decision when it came to you chosen. They chose the wrong people. They just chose wrong. Okay? When you were giving your love at one point, they didn't want it. You know, like, these are people who decided to go for something that they thought would be more valuable, which is this community that they chose. Like, they had choices. They saw milk and honey here than they saw with you. So what I'm seeing here is like, you're going to be celebrating this on your own. So, you know, like, whatever it is, even your peace, you know, this is what you're maintaining. This is what the Most High God is granting you, okay? So we got the aunt Caroline. Yeah, so you're going to have many options when it comes to your future chosen. 7 of Sticks is you fighting for this. This is what you fought for. This is what you believed in. Definitely an opportunity for you with the Daughter of Baskets. Aunt Caroline is just like a wheel of fortune that's happening. And of course, we have 7 of Knives here. You know, these are people who are wanting to block this opportunity for you. Clarify the energy behind this, ancestors. Is there anything we need to look forward to? So, Spirit just like, no, stay focused. Stay focused. Stay diligent on your path. You know, things are going to be working out for you. You will receive what you've been destined for. And again, there will be smoke from this, you know. And there will be, like, you know, there's always going to be a hater, is what I'm seeing. There's always going to be someone who's not wanting to give you your accolades. And you're not asking that from nobody. You know, your vindication comes from the Most High. So anyway, with that said, yeah, that's where your strength comes from, God. And God is going to get you through every obstacle that every person tried to put you through. So don't you worry, okay? Your responsibility is to focus on yourself. And I see a soulmate coming here for you, okay? This is a protected soulmate, a protected union. So look out for that. Anything else, ancestors? All right, so we got black magic. Children. Someone could be doing black magic on children. There could be a lot of negative energy being geared towards your children. This is abusive. Someone's having to let go of abuse. Someone's abusing a child or something like that. This is something that someone's in shock about. Someone's child is in danger. This is what came out the other day. Ancestors, what do you have to say about this? Give me some clarity about these children. So we got the Tower card here. The Tower card tried to come up in a reversal. But yeah, there's a Tower moment that's happening here when it comes to this situation where there is healing. Got the Ace of Baskets. So there's an opportunity for these children to heal. They have to balance. Something has to come into balance because there is something about to rush in. There is a message about to rush in. So it comes to the 2 of Cups. What is this? Okay, so someone could not be like taking care of their children because they're feeling sad about a relationship that's no longer working. So someone's mad about their love life. So they're deciding to like be mean to their kids or something like that. Definitely a mother being mean to their kids. Clarify this, ancestors. So there's a mother who's mad at a... Clarify, what's the energy behind these two people? The mother and the father. Okay, so we got the Justice card and the Temperance card. All right, so what I'm seeing here is that there is a tower moment that's happening when it comes to a child. Someone's really wanting balance in their relationship, and they're going as far as leaving their own child in the cold because they want fairness. Like, there's going to be justice when it comes to this parent, because I don't feel like the mother is taking care of her responsibilities when it comes to her child. Clarify the Empress. Yeah. So secretly, this mother is neglecting. Like, there could be a neglect going on when it comes to this mother, like the neglecting her child because of a man, and it's leaving their children out in the cold. Clarify the Father of Coins, ancestors. So clarify this Earth sign, man. Be careful. Watch your kids, because this man could be intimate with a child. I'm not liking that. Like, protect your child. Someone needs to look up after their kid, because I'm seeing a man messing with a child. And if you know this about your child, if you know this about your child, you're going to get in trouble too. There's going to be justice for the child. So while you're allowing this shit to happen secretly, like you're stressing, you know this is happening with your child, and you letting it happen, you're not going to have no luck. There's going to be justice for this child either way. And you're going to go to jail too. So if you allowing your child to be abused by a man, Spirit's like, let go. This is abusive. You know, your child is in danger. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like black magic, like with a candle. It could be with manipulation, whatever it is. Like, Spirit is like, you need time from this situation. Yeah, this man is having sex with your child, and they're going to go to jail. This man is going to jail. I pulled these same cards yesterday. Yes, this man is going to go to jail. And this in here, you can too if you don't get on it, because then the judge is going to be like, well, why? How did this happen? Like, where was the parent at? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you tell? Why you're trying to protect a man, okay? You better take care of your child, because that's not cool. Yeah. It's no time to be patient. Like, right now, it's time to step on this. It's time to step into business when it comes to this child being neglected by this man. Okay? Because even though he's saying he's not doing it, he is doing it. He's a liar. And he's definitely guilty for what he's done. Spirit is asking that like, you need to relocate. You need to get away from this man, you and your child. Yeah, and this is confirmation. So if don't be shocked. Like, just do what you need to do. This is your responsibility to protect your child. Like, because you're going to go to jail too. You'll definitely be going to jail. So you need to, like, figure it out. That's trifling. This is confirmation, okay? Spirit is telling you to figure this out now. Like, I don't know what people be up to. I don't know what y'all be doing, but stuff like that should not be happening. Not with no kid. And not when you're if you know about that and you not done anything about it, you're not gonna have no luck. Talking trash, isolating you, trying to ruin your reputation, but you will rise from this. Their bloodline will feel this karma. They smile in your face, but plot in silence. This person is going to jail. Death angel coming to collect. Karma for death spell return. And I've been seeing this a lot. I've been seeing certain people that been picking on me dying. And it's not a joke. So this person will turn on you. Watch out. They feel guilty for the hate they sent you. They getting karma for their actions. And I want a divorce. Someone's wanting a divorce. Your child is keeping tabs on you for the other parent. Look out for that. They've been doing death spells on you. Death spells, gossip spells, evil spells, work being watched by God the whole time. They genuinely want to see you win. And we have what they buried for you is what they'll lie in. And that's the truth. All right. Let's see. Ancestors, what message do you have for the chosen? All right, chosen. So Spirit is saying to continue to go by the book. Continue to do the right thing. Because you have a leg up in this situation. There'll always be things working out for you. And your treasure is coming, okay? So, definitely seeing good things coming for you, okay? We got TikTok. Let's clarify TikTok. Clarify TikTok, ancestors. All right, so we got some magic here. Okay, so there's someone worried about magic that they've done. This magic that this earth sign woman keeps doing on you, or the manipulation, whatever this person is doing. Let's see. What is she doing? What is this earth sign? Never do magic when you're stressed. Like when you're low vibrational, it's only going to return back to you. So this is a magic, whatever is happening, like I'm seeing here, it reversing, like this is going back to you. So whatever you sent out is going back to you. So definitely spell work to this is like a perception that someone's wanting to like maybe a perception spell, whatever spell this is, I'm seeing here that it's reversing back to you. It's definitely reversing back to you. So whatever you were trying to do, earth sign woman, I'm not seeing it work out in your favor. Okay? I don't see good things coming for you because of all this horrible magic that you've been rooted on to do. Yeah. I see balance being restored, chosen, okay? So no matter what they do or say, balance will always be restored. Yeah, there will always be justice here. And this is what someone's hating, because what they're noticing is that everything that they're doing to you is turning out to be what's going on in their life. It's not working. Definitely not working. And TikTok is just saying like it's a matter of time before things start like depleting in your life. You're gonna be having huge tower moments where you're gonna be stuck in your life. There's definitely stagnation here happening for people who continue to cause tower moments in their life. So like what I'm seeing here is like this is grieving happening in your connections. You being under judgment. Definitely stagnancy seeing here. Like you're not going to be happy in your connections. You know, you causing issues or trying to cause issues for someone else, it's only going back to you. And then for you to be doing like spell work while you're in a very negative state, you're not in a good mood. You're not happy. Do you know like the vibration that you're in is only going back to you? So I'm just seeing here like there like what I'm seeing here is like clarify this, ancestors. So the Empress and the Death card came out in reverse. So this is a continued, the Empress came out in reverse, the Death card came out in reverse. So this is a continued cycle of depression. Of a spell that you're caught in. Like you're caught in something demonic. You're attached to something demonic that you continue to do over and over again. I heard the number 9. Like this is a completed cycle with you caught in it. Like you put yourself, like Spirit is like you gotta heal. Because you dedicated yourself to something so toxic. It's to the point where you're not able to think or see clearly anymore. This is just like an on and on going spiral. You possibly did a friendship spell too, to continue a friendship. This is not going to work either. You're blocked from this. And I mean, the way you're doing it, it's just like, who wants to be someone's friend like this? Like, no, I don't see it working. Like, you want to give someone, you want to be someone's friend, but you are coming in real negatively. And honestly, you can't even see or think clearly. And you're connected to this earth sign man, possibly, not sure. But I'm seeing this earth sign man with the Empress in reverse. You're in a very, this is so unfulfilling. And it's going to get worse the more and more you continue to bother somebody. I'm just seeing things not go well for you. Spirit is like, you need to think things out a little better. Because it's just, I don't think you're going to get it. I don't think you get it. I don't know what's so hard to get. It's common sense. I know one thing. If something ain't working for me, I'm going to stop. And I'm going to try. I'm going to just, you know, be in the present moment. Learn to accept things for what they are. Whatever's not working is because the Most High God did not grant access to it. You know, it's just like, stop forcing, like, learn how to end things, like, close out the cycle. When God says, like, the cycle is over, just allow it to be over. Like, stop trying to continue to offer yourself to somebody that has closed out a cycle. Everyone should have the right to move on in peace. And I'm just seeing here like, yeah, you will do that. But look, someone's wanting to like cause issues with you while you move in peace. And there's always going to be balance worked out. You'll forever be miserable if you continue on in this way. And this earth sign man, what is he up to? What's going on with him? They all like, it's just a lot of drama with these people. I'm seeing here like they're trying to like hold on to some illusion that used to be that's not. And they're doing spell work to like maybe make something better, but it's not. Like God is like, this I feel like this air sign man knows that something is over. Like someone knows something is over. Like it's no need to like keep doing something. It don't make sense anymore. This is what the air sign man is saying, because whatever's happening is not bringing them any type of, they're not happy. It will never make them happy. It's going to cause them a lot of sadness and confusion in their life. Whatever they're doing. Like, I don't know what these people are up to. I don't even know who these people are. But they're grieving. They don't like these people. They're grieving over an empress. Like, I'm seeing here, like, there's judgment happening and a lot of protection. Someone's grieving over someone's protection, too. So, Chosen, you're very protected, and they know that. They have clarity of that. And they're upset about that. You know, it's just like they try every way. And it's like they're upset about your protection. Like whatever they tried to do, I'm just hearing. There's no pain Jesus can't feel. So this is the battle was never yours, Chosen. You didn't have to fight it. Okay? So we got the Knight of Cups with the Hierophant. Like, yeah, closest. No one wants to be a part of this occult either. Like, it's too confusing, too combative, too evil, too violent, too negative, too toxic, too confusing. It's just, you know, someone knows they got to give it up. Like, people catching on now. They're like, ugh, I don't know if I should have did that. Like, this is... Spirit, what's the outcome for this occult? Like, the people that are involved in this occult? Like, what's going to happen now? Like, when it comes to this particular occult? They're going to be stressed out with... It's just never going to be no peace. It's never going to be no peace here. They're going to act like it is, but it's not. This is a struggle. Because everyone has an ego. They're going to be... It's like a very toxic environment where everyone has an ego. Like, would you want to be friends with a bunch of people who have egos? That's dangerous. Like, I wouldn't want to be in that. Like, I'd be like... no, you're right. I'm just gonna mosey myself out of here. Like, no, okay? I feel you're good. You're too good for an ego. Like, you don't want an ego. You rather do your own thing. I'm seeing here. Like, so we got the Two of Pentacles, the Empress, Ten of Pentacles, energy. Clarify this. Like, so your mindset is more practical. Chosen. I'm seeing here like you get through your obstacles off of being more practical. You know, there's fairness coming with a lot of groundedness in your way of thinking, and you move out of love. Okay, so this is your environment. This is how you want to move in life. I'm seeing here like you think you cut through the truth. You make practical decisions that are going to be from your best, for your best interest, because you want to free yourself. You don't want to be around anything that is causing you to like feel constricted. I'm just seeing here like your peace and gratitude comes from your freedom and your practical mindset, where you're able to see things from both sides. You know, you're able to see clearly from both sides. All right. Yeah. And this is how you'll like gain your, you know, your foundation, because it'll be more peaceful. But with this these people here, because they work so much out of spell work and ego, you know, it's just like very conflicting. It's always some sort of negativity. Like this is the cycle that they're closed off in. Not trying to judge, but like when someone's ready to free themselves, because I feel like, I don't know like how this is, like who's the highest leader in this thing here, but someone has to have like some sort of balance. Like no, everyone can't like be like the most hardest person to deal with in a very toxic system that causes no one to have love. Like I mean, I don't really feel love here. I feel like love is blocked out of these environments, you know. And so it's just like, if you don't have no one here has, everyone's moving out of some sort of ego, win at all costs type of energy. You know, it's about what I can get type of energy. It's about my status and how I look without doing any inner work type of energy. There's always going to be backlash. Like Spirit is forcing or asking that these people heal. This is what causes the earth or the world to be very imbalanced with energy like this, that causes, it's just like a magnet where we can't even come together like this, because there's someone in their ego wanting to win at all costs, instead of someone just saying, you know what, we got to change this dynamic. This system is not working, obviously, because the way things are at this time, everyone's bumping heads. There's always someone who's out for power, some sort of control, where, you know, even with the control, it's still not, I'm still not gaining nothing from it, because I'm still miserable. I'm still unhappy. I'm still not fulfilled, you know. But, you know, because I have to prove a point, then I'm just, you know, it's just always going to be this type of system. Is always going to be a system where I'm not feeling at my best. Like you'll never feel at your best if you don't operate out of love. This is always going to, you're always going to bump your head. You'll always be bumping your head against a brick wall, because there is only one way, and that's a negative, toxic way. Like, who chose this way? Like, this is so, like, so negative. I don't even think a child would want to be in that. Like, a newborn baby would never want to be in something like this. It's so negative. And I'm seeing towers happening for it. It's like someone's trying to hold on to so much control, they're losing it. They're losing their mind. And it's just not going to work out. So with the yeah, this earth sign woman, I just see her going through some pain. It's going to be hard for this person. I see I don't see things working out for her. I see like a she's closed out in a cycle and something that's toxic. This is a person who has to find their way. But I do see like two men here. What's going on with them? They're tired of this shit. These two fire signs, they're tired of it. I'm seeing like, they're like, I'm kind of too good for this. You know, even though I like the control that I have, I know like this shit is not doing nothing but causing a lot of restraint in my life, where I need to free myself from what doesn't serve me. So with the Knight of Pentacles, this is someone who's like slowly closing out something that never served them in the first place. Even though they like the control that they have, even though there's some sort of, like, someone can't let, like what I'm seeing here is like, I want this part of it, but not this part of it. But in order for me to get this part of it, I'm going to definitely have to hold on to this part of it. There's no way out. So it's like, this is why they have to, this is where the control comes from. It's from them knowing that in order for them to gain whatever they have to do this. And so they like, well, I've done so much to get here. It's hard to let go of this control. Like, I done got so far. I done got caught up in something that's like, I feel is valuable now because I done did too much to get here. And now that I'm here, I don't like it that I'm going through tower moments because I'm under judgment as I'm going through this shit. So even with the power, you still, you may have respect for others. I mean, you may have respect from others, but you don't have respect for yourself because you've lost some of your dignity in order to get to where you are. And this is what you don't like. And that's what you're thinking about. So this is a cycle that you're like, I don't really like. I don't like it. I know I'm a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. But the only reason why I'm the badass being, the only reason why I am a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities is because I was granted these keys here. But the keys that you were granted were not given. Like, you got knowledge and stuff, but the way you did it, buddy, you ain't do it good. You did not do it good. But you did it, and you got what you got. But how you got what you got, you know deep inside, like you don't have no respect for yourself, but other people may have respect for you because everybody don't see everything that you do behind closed doors and in secrecy. So you clearly are feeling broken because you feel like, you know, I have to close my eyes to how I got this how I came a part of something. Like, you know what you did. So there's always going to be whatever we all do is always the truth. It's always truth. And there's always light shed on the truth, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So this is, you know, your spirit is like, what was your purpose? Because even with the power you have, you still hurting people with it. Like, it's no respect in it. You know, it's just like, it's sneaky. It's deceitful, you know? It's like, now, like, you beating your chest like a gorilla, and you out here hurting other people because of your power. You just caught off an ego, you know, and it's just, you know, I mean, and you also hurting the people that you're claiming your family too. You stressing everybody out with your power. But yeah, that's what you're doing. So we got someone here who is, you know, they don't feel that their power is all that than a bag of chips. They feel like they lost all of their dignity, their soul. Spirit, is there a way for them to gain this back? Their dignity back anyway? So we got the will. Is there any way they can gain their dignity back? Someone's so caught up in something. So the only way is to close out a cycle. That's the only way. You know, this pattern of your life and how you're doing things, you've only got where you only got what you got because of what you've done in secrecy. Like, I would honestly, I would hate to be with somebody like you, because you smile in my freaking face as if you're just some regular person, and you know, you just, you're actually out there. So the whole time you've been being intimate with someone you thought was just someone regular who had a regular job. You know, this is someone who when they I'm just thinking about a serial killer or somebody. After they get done killing someone, not saying that, you know, I'm only speaking towards like this type, because what I've read is like not all well, I don't know about every occult, but this particular one that I'm seeing here, you know, with what I went through and someone trying to kill me, yes, they go back to work after they're evil. Yeah. So, you know, after I was almost killed, you know, this is a person who was a part of something like that. So basically, they kill somebody, then they get dressed in their little suit, tie, whatever, drive their nice car, come see me, and I'm thinking, hey, we're going out to eat, not knowing that this person just ruined someone's whole life. Confirmation. They were just into a lot of horrible things, but they're under judgment. Definitely under judgment. There will be justice. There will be justice here. Be careful who y'all land up with, who y'all, you know, who y'all communicating with, because everybody is not what you think they are. People be having deep-rooted secrets that you don't know, and it's just like you'll try to get to know somebody, but you can't get to know someone because they got so many secrets in their closet. It don't make no sense. It's like someone who has double lives. Like, I'm just figuring that out. Like, someone was a totally different. They're not who they say they are. You think that someone is regular, and this person is into a lot of crazy shit. And now, you know, people ain't even going to tell you what they are no more, because they're afraid you may judge them. You just never know. So Spirit is telling you to, like, be very, very secure in who you are. You know, your balance comes from from you being secure within self. Because people who you be crying over ain't even about that life. They're not who they say they are. These people, they're not who they say they are. And you're crying over a murderer. You're crying over a child molester. You're crying over someone who beats women, or someone who plays women against each other, or someone who has a group of women going after other women. You're crying over someone like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you crying over, ladies? Who you crying over? Who are you shedding or like giving your energy to when it comes to men? Because these men ain't worth a damn tear to me. I know I wouldn't be crying over them. Okay? It's going to take a whole lot of, you know, conversation, you know, background checks and everything else. Because these men, they're not who they say they are. You know, they're too strategic. They're too, like, I would not be crying over these men. I wouldn't even be giving them the time of the day. They would never get none of my time. Okay? I don't care how long I've been single. I would rather work on myself and stand my energy until I know for sure that there's a person who's worthy of being in my energy. Like, some of these men, they're not worthy at all to, like, be underneath you, be laying in your bed, you know? So we got the 5 of Wands energy here. This is a struggle for someone to hear. They don't want to hear this shit. But it's the truth. Like, someone just let a man do anything to them. They let a man tell them anything. You know, these are men who are running women. So a man would tell a woman, I want you to say this. And this woman is like a bobblehead hoe. And she just goes ahead and does it. So with the Magician card, this is something needing to be cleared out. Like, Spirit is like clearing this energy out when it comes to these men and how they're producing something. Like, the production of something. Like, something needs to change. You know, the Most High is like, there has to be a time of conformity. And not saying that people have to conform into certain religions or practices, but just a form of morality. People have lost humanity. Like, they don't have no type of humility. They don't have no morals, no values, no nothing. All because of this stupid ass power. They're just losing all control. So it's just like, you know, it's time for something to step up, because someone doesn't know what to do with their power. They're just losing themselves when it comes to this power. They don't even have control over their own self. They're mad. They're too mad to even have power over their self. They can't manage because of something driving them to be so hateful. Like, this is a man who's very hateful. You know, you gotta heal. And you're misusing women. You're putting women against women. And then the thing is, the women that you're putting against each other are women that are hurting. So they feel they have to listen to you. So yeah, someone's feeling stuck because they're like, even though, like, clarify this energy here. What is the 6 of Wands here, ancestors? Because someone gets excited off of like, this is a person who has euphoria when it comes to what is said. Like, but the thing is, like, don't get like a euphoria sensation off of a message. euphoria, that energy doesn't last too long. You know what I'm saying? This is a time for you to actually learn how to ground your energy into something. Yeah, it may amp you up. It may make you feel a way. But at this time, like you got to open your heart to listening to something where it causes you to be more grounded in your mindset, because something doesn't stick to you. Like you just, you'll hear something and maybe, let's see. Yeah, okay. So yeah, spirit is like, this is the only way. Like, you got to ground yourself so good. You got to be deeply rooted into some truth where it causes you to release whatever whatever demon you've been holding on tight to, whatever control you've been like it's time to resist. It's time to come into some sort of change. Like, God is wanting you to change your mindset, and not built off of euphoria, because that euphoria feeling, it doesn't last long. Like, I'm just seeing like someone go to church and be like you like an empowerment speech or something. No, you need to ground yourself in truth. Maybe you need to ground yourself, ground your feet, ground, like you have to really like ground yourself. I would say, even like, if you have it, go to like nowadays those retreats, they don't even be very helpful, because it'd be toxic people teaching the retreats now. So you gotta like, it's all a healing. This is a self-healing journey where you have to heal yourself, because even people who go to church every week, they don't be they still go home sickly mentally. This is, even every Sunday you go to church, you still have to do work on yourself. You still have to heal thyself. And how you heal is by figuring out where you're going wrong at. What environment are you in that will cause you to feel as if you're stuck? Because you're not feeling at your best. You could be getting a lot of colds. You could feel like sickly a little bit. You're just not at your best. You got a lot of toxic, your mental space is very toxic. You got to unlearn some things. There are things that you were taught that cause you to learn to lean on only that way of thinking, and God is like wanting you to end your way of thinking. God is trying to push you out of a certain system where you're gaining true clarity to free yourself from what no longer serves you. And deep down this doesn't serve you. Like, you have to really, really tap within. Like, you got to find your inner self. Like, I feel like you got too much gook in you, where you inhaled so much toxicity that you're unable to find your true self. Like, you don't know who you are anymore. Ancestors, what is the best advice for this person? You think you know, but you don't. What's the best advice for this person, ancestors? So Spirit is saying you got a leg up in this situation. Let's see. Number 34. So it says, receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. You've come to a point where going at it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with, who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all the areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle. Miracles happen. Now is such a time. So the trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle. So it works twice. It works two ways. So also, you know, you can't lean on others always for help, but you know, it's always about self. It's always about aligning with your higher self and gaining that true healing. Because you're holding on to too much. I would tell you to let it go. It's not serving you. Something's not serving you, and you know it. You have full clarity that whatever you're doing, you're under judgment. And what I'm seeing here is that there's a new opportunity for you. Like, you do have a leg up, but you're kind of running out of time, buddy. You're running out of time. This is the time ticking for you. Definitely ticking, because it's not like whatever you're headed to. It's not. I'm not seeing this work out for you. It's you really gotta go. Like, first off, okay, so Spirit is saying that you have everything you need within you. Clarify the Empress. You did a lot of pain to this person. This is a person that you've been very, very conniving to. And this is like, what I'm also seeing here is like, someone's freed themselves from all this toxicity, and you could be mad about it. Someone's found their way. So it's just time for you to find your way. Like, you've not found your way yet. And God is saying that you have a leg up in this situation, but you're going to have to find that out on your own. I mean, utilizing help from others, but I would say more so like this toxic environment that you're around, especially dealing with this earth sign woman. You're going to have to end that, or the earth sign woman is going to have to end that with you. I'm seeing a transition happening with an earth sign. The Fool card, definitely seeing like, if this earth sign doesn't change their ways, there could be something bad happening to her. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. All right. And then so with the Two of Swords, yeah, so someone's just kind of like missing how family used to be, possibly. Get away from these toxic people. Clarify the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is hurting. Everyone's hurting in this group, in this clique. Everyone's hurting. It's only because y'all keep doing toxic stuff, and it's going back to you. And it's gonna get worse if y'all don't stop. All right? It's gonna get worse. Cause this energy here, you're gonna be stuck in. Spirit is telling you to remove the codependency issues as well. You're too codependent on what used to be and what is no longer. Someone's too caught up on what used to be. Also the past. Like, someone's just, you know, let it go. Because it's not, it's someone's no longer offering. And you keep like doing your magic, but I don't see someone offering this. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna give one last oracle from the Bible, and then I got to go. Most High God, Mother, Father of righteousness, please give me a message from here. Please. What message do you have for The Chosen. All right, so we got Revelations 21 and 10 and Revelations 22 and 21. Oh, shoot. I don't know what I said. Oh, 21 and 10. 21 and 10. Twenty-two and 21. Ashe. All right, Chat GBT, give me the message. All right, let's see. What is it going to say? So it says here, Revelations, the final climatic vision of the Bible, and it carries powerful messages, especially when interpreted spiritually or symbolically. So let's break it down. So Revelations, it talks about the descendants of the New Jerusalem from heaven, a world where God dwells with humanity, no more death, suffering, or night. A crystal clear river of life and the tree of life, final warnings and blessings. Okay, so let's get to the point. So for the chosen, the awakened, spiritually aligned, this is it says these passages affirm the promise of divine union and the eternal reward for those who have stayed faithful to truth, light, and God. The New Jerusalem symbolizes a higher vibrational state, a purified reality or consciousness available to those aligned with divine will. The chosen are invited to live without fear in a state of peace, abundance, and clarity. The tree of life, bearing fruit in all seasons, is a symbol of ongoing spiritual nourishment and access to divine wisdom. You are stepping into a time of fulfillment. Remain true. What is ahead is not a fantasy, it is a spiritual reality confirmation being made to manifest. All right. So for the karmics, those living in shadow or ego, the karmics, those entangled in deception, manipulation, or misuse of power, are outside the gates of the New Jerusalem. This is not about punishment in a traditional sense, but about vibrational compatibility. Their choices keep them in separation from truth and light. The plagues mentioned in 22 and 18 and 19 may represent energetic consequences, the self-created results of rejecting divine order or truth. So you are being shown mercy. You can still choose truth, but every moment you choose deception, you align with disintegration. The time of correction is near, meaning the final chapters of Revelation are not just about heaven, but about a new era, a world governed by divine principles, love, truth, and transparency. The collective is in a pivotal transition. Old systems of control, corruption, illusions are being dismantled. The river of life, Revelations 22 and 21, or 22 and 1, and the healing leaves of the tree symbolize collective healing, DNA upgrades, and energetic renewal. So the age of darkness is closing. Choose your alignment. What is to come will reflect your frequency. Stay awake, be open, say yes to the invitation. So in dealing with the occult control or energetic warfare, Revelations does not shy away from reality of spiritual warfare. Much of the book is about the unseen battle between light and darkness, occult control, manipulation, hidden agendas is part of the old city systems, Babylon, which is already fallen by this point. Okay, so the New Jerusalem is accessible, accessible. No impurity, deceit, or hidden power can enter. Okay, so you are protected by divine authority. The control system of darkness are illusions next to the sovereignty of God. You are being guided into freedom. And general messages from Revelations, it says, come drink freely from the water of life. This is a final section, is a cosmic invitation to return to truth, to rise above fear and deception, and to step into a new world that reflects divine order. It urges readiness. Behold, I am coming quickly. And it ends with a warning: don't add to take away from the truth. For those wrestling with control systems, shadow energy, or spiritual exhaustion, this part of Revelation offers deep hope. It is not escapism, but a soul level reminder that the divine plan is unfolding, and it includes your liberation. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, that's what it is, guys. So I mean, honestly, Chosen, we have nothing to worry about. However, there are people who are stuck in a false illusion, power, control. The power never relied in anyone trying to be in control of others, but to learn to have full control of themselves. Okay, what is your purpose is what Spirit is wanting us to know. So it says, I know what I am here to do. What are you here to do? What is your purpose in this life, Chosen? And to everyone in the collective, it's saying humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Laugh a bit. I heard one of my favorite readers say that. And then we have success. So it says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. All right. Loneliness. You're never alone, Chosen. There's always your spirit guides, your ancestors around you. If you have children, your children love you. The Most High God loves you. You're alone but never lonely. Okay. Find you something to do. There could be guilt. Someone could be having guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So what are you doing to heal that guilt that you have? It's time. All right. And then also, we're going to do the last two. So we got friendship. I understand that a friendship is in my life for a reason. Guys, remember, you only come by a good friend. Like, you don't come by good people too often. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you, okay? Because the chosen are spread around the world. It's only 144,000 of us. So if we spread around the world, like, we're not going to, we're just not going to, like, be able to find, like, people like us often. It's just not, I don't, it's hard out here, so hold on tight to the people that are good to you. Yeah, the highest priestess. Hold on tight to your friends. Treat your friends good. Love on your friends. Because you never know, like, you just always want to be good to your friends. Always want to be good to your friends. So last word we have is health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So this is you doing your spiritual cleaning, okay? This is you making sure that you get your checkups. You know, I just seen one of the goddess, she posted her results. I'm like, okay, Pooh, do you know what I'm saying? But it's always good to know your status when it comes to your health, and you know, making sure that you are taking care of your body, because you just don't want no man running up in you, and they know what they have, they know what's going on with them, and then they come and insert themselves in you, and all of a sudden your body is all messed up because of them. You have to make sure that you stay in full control when it comes to your body, okay? It's time to love on yourself. It's time to show your body respect, ladies. You know, it's time to be more in control of who you are, your world. This is your world. This is your vessel. It's time to love yourself, okay? Because you don't know what these men are practicing, this evil hate. You don't want men laying down with you and they're evil and hateful. They just got done killing someone or doing death magic on somebody. Protect yourself. Protect your vessel. Protect your spirit. Because this is what they want. They want to take every part of you to lower your vibration and to build them up. And you gotta call your power back. That's what all the readers are talking about now. It's time to call your power back now. Okay? Release yourself from men who want to tell you what to do when they don't even know what to do. Like, we need to be telling these men what to do. These men, they need a good woman. They need to learn how to listen, because they think they know every damn thing and they don't. And that's their problem. So, you know, we got to step up. We got to step up. We got to start being more in control of ourselves, so that we don't need to listen to men who got all this control and is doing horrible things with their control, when they could have been building something to help the kids or whatever. They're using their control to bring us down, and we ain't got time for that. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I don't take it for granted. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.